Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm just getting up and around, and I was able to get Neil and Nate to leave the house so I can have some peace and quiet. Ah! It's so great. So, I thought I would come on and chat with my people. So, first and foremost, what we're going to do is we are going to read the Courage to Change meditation this morning. I think that it will help a lot of us to start. It'll help a lot of us to start our day right. So, excuse my nose too. Y'all know I have a deviated septum on this. Let me see, what side is it? On this side right here. And so whenever I am talking, it's like water constantly runs down my nose because, well, the side's caved completely in. So, yeah, that's from years and years of snorting dope. So, just so you know, let's go ahead and start this meditation out, okay? I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday morning. What's today's date, you guys? Is it the 30th or the 31st? Let me see. Okay, I got one for us. It don't matter what day it is. Ready, you guys? Here we go. It's time I started being nicer to myself. The voices in my head that tell me I'm not good enough do not speak the truth. They merely reflect the damaged self-esteem that results from living with alcoholism or addiction. When I recognize that fact, I can tell them to be quiet. I will no longer listen. Recovery has given me gentler, loving thoughts. These remind me that I am lovable and I can learn to love myself. When I open my mind enough to hear that message, I begin to hear all the other wonderful messages of life, and the abusive thoughts vanish. Today's reminder: treating myself with kindness and respect helps me to challenge my own self-criticism. Today, I will pay particular attention to any voice that speaks lovingly. That, my friends, is the perfect meditation for today. Because today's title of the video is, do you feel doomed? Are you feeling that like overwhelming sense of doom and gloom? And I want to share with you guys, like, when we're taking in negativity or we are focusing our attention on what others think of us or drama, it takes away from our quality of life. Believe that. I cannot tell you guys how easy it is for me to be going around and looking at my YouTube comments and talking to my people, and then, hold on, let me shut this TV off. There we go. And then one negative comment will pop up, and I'll say, well, that must be true. That comment, that must, and it's like one comment, you guys, out of a sea of 35 comments that are all great comments. And your girl will focus on the one comment that is nasty, And I'm drinking Arkansas coffee, Mountain Dew. Don't laugh. If any of you guys know about the South, you know that we love our Mountain Dew. It's like better than coffee here. So, focusing on positive and talking to yourself in a good way and building yourself up instead of tearing yourself down is like hella important in recovery, you guys. It's important in everyday life. Screw just being in recovery. If you're struggling with low self-esteem and low self-confidence and you're talking shit to yourself every day, I'm telling you what, right now, stop it. Stop it. I want you to start doing some affirmations in the mornings and building yourself up, talking to yourself positively. I'll tell you this, though, you guys. When I was in active addiction, I'm going to tell you the kind of feeling I had all the time. It was like this never-ending sense of doom. Like every morning when I would wake up, I would wake up with doom and gloom on my mind. Like, it was almost like I was Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. And this little black rain cloud was following me around everywhere. That little black rain cloud was the disease of addiction, just hovering over me every day. Raining, pouring, thunder, and lightning, right? And now I walk around, not all the time with sunshine shining down on me, but with at least a clear sky. You know, because I have a clear mind today, and I can help others, and I can look at the good in things. You know, for the longest time, I couldn't see the good in anything. I would automatically go to this, like, skeptic, you know, like, ugh, whatever. They're not, you know, like, just... I knew y'all were talking. I knew it. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hold on, guys. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Clancy. Hey, True Love. Hey, Gold Dust Woman. I knew y'all were saying stuff. Hey, George. Okay. I knew y'all were talking. I was like, I know my people are commenting, but I'm not seeing any of their comments. Hey, Liz. Hey, girl. I still have of Andrew Hager, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and get our witchabajiggers done, okay? I'll call you when I get off this live stream. Hey, Leanne. Oh, hey, baby girl. How you doing? My alarm went off Friday for you to call, and I was sitting there. I said, well, Leanne ain't calling. I said, she must be busy. I couldn't see you guys. You know, I'd be talking to y'all if I could. So, doom and gloom, you guys. I'm telling you, listen, it's so easy to focus on the negative things that we have going on in our life, right? Maybe, okay, I'm going to throw out a whole bunch of examples out there, and you guys catch whatever example hits you, okay? Okay, maybe you have a job that you're just not satisfied working, okay? And so instead of... Here's the thing. If you have a job that you go to, you guys, and you're unhappy at that job, but it's the job that you have to work because you can't turn and go anywhere else, instead of going into that job with this, like, oh, I have to go into this job, I want you to start trying to go in there and be grateful for having a job in general, okay? So there's one example for you. And all of these things, you guys, if you can just start to try and look on the other side of the coin and be grateful for those things, I promise you it'll change your life. Oh, thanks, George. Mother's Day is in May here. And you guys know I work for a greeting card company, and you know what? That's our biggest holiday. So maybe you're struggling, you guys. Maybe you have some family problems. Maybe you've got some things going on in your life where you've got kids or a husband or loved ones who are out in the disease of addiction, actively using and drinking, and you feel like you're at the end of your rope and you can't take it anymore. Okay? If that's you, I want you to start letting go of that family member and placing God on them, okay? Praying for them, putting them up and saying, Lord, I can't do this anymore. I need you to give me strength. I need you to intervene and help me. Because here's the thing, no human power can relieve us of our alcoholism or addiction. No human power. So do you know what that means? That means you cannot take your daughter or your son's or your husband or your wife's drug addiction away. You cannot make them willing to stop. They have to find that willingness to change inside of themselves. Just like I had to do it, you guys. Listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I first started out on drugs, my parents tried to ground me to my house. They tried to limit me from hanging out with certain people. And you know what I did? I just sneak out. I would just dig a hole, a little tunnel, and go through I would go take Harriet Tubman's, whatever it was, to get to wherever I was going, to sneak around my parents. Okay, you guys? I'm not lying. I would do anything I could to get to those people so I could get fucked up. because I wasn't ready, okay? I wasn't ready to get sober. All right. And so that willingness to change had to come from within me. I had to find something, you guys, that was worth living for. Because I didn't think I was worth living. And that's what happens. For a lot of people that struggle with the disease of addiction, they don't think they are worth it. They don't think that, they don't have that self-confidence. Because how can you? When you're shooting dope in your veins, or snorting lines of cocaine, or sleeping with men for crack, how can you love yourself? Do you know what I'm saying? How can you feel good about you? It's really hard. It's almost impossible. I don't know anybody. Hey, Gold Dust Woman. Thanks, baby girl. Shout out, Gold Dust Woman. You're the bomb. I appreciate you. That's the thing, you guys. When we're doing very low self-esteem, when we're doing, when we're hurting and harming our bodies with drugs and alcohol, it's not because we love ourselves. It's because we don't feel good on the inside. And I'm not saying these things to make you have pity for anyone that's in their addiction, but I want you to have compassion, okay? And I want you to understand that none of us decide, oh, you know what? Today I'm going to be a drug addict. Today I'm going to risk going homeless. I'm going to risk catching HIV, AIDS, hepatitis C. I'm going to risk losing my family, my kids, my house. I'm going to risk my life every day so I can get high. Woohoo! That's not how it works, Most of us are searching for something to cope with either trauma, low self-esteem, low self-worth. Like, a lot of us use drugs and alcohol to make us feel better, when in actuality, what it is, you guys, is it's a temporary fix to a problem that has always been there. Do you know how when you go to the doctor and maybe they'll say, oh, wow, you got a really messed up throat, but there must be an underlying issue. Maybe you have acid reflux, right? The underlying issue for drug addicts isn't, it's the trauma. It's the no self-esteem. It's the wanting what's not there, right? That's what it is. We have underlying issues, just like you do when you are, having sicknesses that maybe... That's exactly what addiction is, you guys. It's a sickness, okay? It is a sickness that started from something else, okay? It's an underlying issue. And a lot of us we haven't identified our underlying issue yet. Like, it's taken me a long time, you guys, hey, Jexie, it's taken me a long time to pinpoint my underlying issues. Like, why was I getting messed up? I can think back to when I was a young girl, and I so badly wanted to be cool. That's the only way I can explain it to you is I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be that popular girl. I wanted to be the girl that dated the football player. I wanted to be the girl that was on the cheerleading squad. And I eventually dated the quarterback of the football team. But at what cost, you guys? Do you want to know what the cost was? I started dating this guy named Monster. That's his nickname. I'm not going to say his real name because, he might be watching my channel. I've got to start, changing people's names up for future references. But his nickname was Monster. And he was the quarterback of our football team, and he was the point guard of our basketball team. And I was on the dance team, okay? I got to dance in front of the school every time we had a football game. We would go out there and we would perform a routine on the basketball field, on the football field. You guys, and I loved to dance. Okay, so you could just imagine I'm out there just shaking my groove thing. Okay, so I started dating Monster, and I had already started smoking pot, but that's when I got introduced to cocaine. And me and him, we were both the same. We both wanted to fit in, but he already was on that level of fitting in, and he just didn't even realize it. He was already so cool, and everybody wanted to be him because he was the guy that could run the fastest, do the best basketball, do the best football, right? And so when I started dating him, you guys, I was like, I have arrived. I have arrived. I would do anything he asked me to do, you guys. This guy was, six-pack abs, dark tan skin. I mean, just everything you would want in a man and more. And and I say that in my old 17-year-old self. Now today, I have the most amazing man that ever walked the face of the earth, Neil. And he is the sexiest ginger snap I've ever seen in my life. You know? But you are worth it, Gold Dust Woman. You know you are, girl. But that's the thing, you guys. We are like wanting this, like, it's almost like a sense of community, right? But that's what it was when we were younger, was we wanted to fit in. And so many addicts and alcoholics share that same feeling, that feeling of just wanting to be part of something, right? And now look, okay, I want you guys to really think right now. Stop and think. So you've always wanted to be a part of something, right? Well, what are you doing right now? You're a part of something here with me, and we're all helping each other stay sober. You know, we are all a part of a greater cause. Oh, thanks, Jexy. I love you, girl. Did you see me? You guys, I've been trying to do like $2 for everybody that I see that has a super chat. I love you. Thank you, baby. And the other day I think I was on Gary's, and I said, you know, I'm a broke bitch. And you guys, I'm getting off topic. Focus, Nicole. Focus. That $2 hit me. Thanks, girl. Love you. So we are a part of something bigger now. That's what we're doing. That's what's helping us to stay sober now. You guys, do you understand? So all those years that we were younger, we were searching for this, like, this place to fit, right? But look, we all have our place to fit here, right? And it's a beautiful situation what's going on right now, you guys, is that we're all helping each other find our way and find our place in this community. There's room for everyone in the recovery community, you guys. And there's so many people to have that need help in recovery, you know? Do you know what I want you guys to start doing? If you're in groups on Facebook, if you are on Twitter and you come over here to my channel and you guys listen to a video that just like hits you, like, I don't share my videos unless you get that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. But if you get a video, if I put out a video that you're just like, damn, I want you to share it, you guys, because here's the deal. I want someone else to hear that, damn, you know, because I'm trying to really work on what I'm talking about and focusing on one subject, right? Because, you know, your girl's always trying to improve. I was looking back through some of my videos from the past, and oh my God, I jump from subject to subject to subject to subject, and I just can't help it, y'all. I just can't help it. I try to stay focused. I know, I watch them. You guys know I don't edit shit over here. But that's this is my gig, you guys. Like, everybody else could do all that fancy editing, but over here on Real Talk Recovery, you just get it raw, real, and uncut. So, I've also been trying to watch my F-bombs. So, anyway, doom and gloom, right? Oh, according to Jexy, you guys go check out Jessie's channel. I think a lot of you guys will like her channel. Also, she makes a lot of videos that are like shorter, like 10-minute videos, and she focuses on one subject. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then my Benzo Hell, he's like me. He just pops on, shares his heart, and then goes out. So we've all got our place, right? We've all got a place where we can reach somebody, you guys. And that's the thing. Like, we have to find value in our message. Like, my message might be different than Jexie's message. Jexie's message might be different than his message. But we are all trying to reach and help and give people hope. Well, what's going on, Felon? Heaven sent. What's going on? I want you to raise your head up, okay? Pull your head out of the little turtle hole you got it stuck in, okay? And get outside. Look at the bright sunshine. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? It is so easy to sit inside all day long, right? And watch YouTube and talk to your friends online. But I honestly mean it, you guys. Get outside and get some sunshine, okay? Walk around if you live in a little neighborhood, walk around the neighborhood. Every day I've been making it a point to get out and take Nate to the playground and just sit outside in the sun and just get some vitamin D, right? Also, what's today? Today's Sunday. We need to make our list of intentions for the week. All right, people? So, let me get my list out. I find your way of taking. Thanks, Gold Dust. You know how I am. I can't help it, you guys. You know, I look back on myself when I was in my addiction, right? It's hard, Jexie. Exactly. And I don't work from home, you guys. I do go to my job about 3 times a week, maybe 4 if I want to. It just depends. Like, I can pick the days that I go to my job as long as I do my job. So, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 5 stores and 3 post offices that I service here in Little Rock. And I can, like, okay, on Mondays, I go to 2 stores. Okay, on Tuesdays, I'll go to 1 store. On Wednesdays, I'll go to 1 store. On Thursdays, I'll go to 1 store. On Fridays, I can go to 1 store. Or I can do them all in, like, 3 days and do, like, 2 stores a day, you know? It just depends on how I want to take my days, you know? Which is very amazing, because now what it does for me is it opens up other opportunities for me to be able to come on here and share with you guys some hope and some inspiration and a message. And it also gives me a chance. Sorry, I've got the Mountain Dew burps. It also gives me a chance to, you know, talk with other creators, you guys, and reach out to people that are working for treatment centers, which I want to tell you guys. I talked to my friend Brian yesterday. If you guys do not know who I'm talking about, his name is Brian. He has a channel called Sober Tube. Go check his videos out. He doesn't post as much as I do, but when he posts, they're good videos. Nobody posts as much as I do, okay? Because, yeah, that's just, you can't. Nobody can compete with this over here. I am the master of posting multiple times in a day, and you can call it obsessive, or you can just call it consistency. That is so good, George. That's going to keep you so busy. So, anyway, I was talking to my friend Brian yesterday because I was reaching out to him for a man that needed help getting treatment. And he said something about, he works for a new place, you guys, called New Direction. And it's a treatment center. And he was saying, you know, you should start doing, business management for a treatment center. And I was like, well, I would love to do that. You know, why don't you hook a sister up? And he was like, I'll talk to my boss. And I thought, you know what? That is so nice. Thank you. Because I would love to do that on like, I can do my regular job and then on the other side of things, do a job for somebody else, you know? So anyways, I want to broaden my scope of being able to help people. So all the time, you guys, I'm trying to get in contact with other people who are working for recovery centers or working in detox centers. So that way, if somebody, like one of my people, contacts me and they need help, then I'll have all these multiple resources to give them, you know, or to help them get in contact with. Hey, we see you. So that is the goal, you know, is to always get more connections with people who help other people. So that way I have the maximum amount of resources available to help other people. That's what I'm trying to do here, is to get you guys every kind of opportunity I can get, right? But what I've learned for the most part is it's just about going and looking for the help, you guys. It's really important to, like, for the longest time I was too afraid to ask, you know, But today, I'm going to ask everybody everything because I want to be able to do all the things. You know, I have a young lady that I talk to maybe once or twice a week who really struggles with her anxiety, right? And so when she calls me, it might be because she's really having a hard time. And that has given me, like, I can relate to her, and she doesn't even realize it. I can relate to her so much because I am a basket of nerves. And I know it might not seem like it here on my channel because I can come on in front of you guys and I can talk, but I am so high strung. And I am always worrying, and I am always like in like spastic mode, you know? And talking to her and helping her through this, it's like I'm talking to myself. And it's like, girl, take your own advice, you know? But it's so much easier to give advice to people than to take your own advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy, you guys. So, I'm losing track. Let's get focused. Intentions for the week. So, okay, let me get some. I want to really get a good couple for the week, you guys. I got one. This week, I'm going to make sure that I get my Google Hangouts hooked up to my YouTube channel so I can split screen and have a guest. Okay. Google Hangouts. Because I want to have somebody on the channel to talk about things with me. And you guys, once I figure this out, it's going down. Do y'all understand? It's going down in the DMs. If I figure this out, I'm going to have so many people on my channel. Y'all are going to freak out because I'm going to be begging people to come tell their stories. And then y'all are going to have somebody every day almost to watch them tell their story. Because you know what? Here's the thing. Telling your story, you guys, first of all, is so liberating. It's so freeing. And third of all, your story can help inspire someone else to get help. Who would have thought that your hardship, the things that you went through that were shitty, sucky, miserable, could help someone else, right? Those are my favorite kind of meetings to go to, or to watch. Okay, yes, okay, so I figured that out, is where we can call each other on the video. So that's already, you know, I already have that planned. But I've only got one patron, so until I get multiple patrons, then we'll have to wait. But you know what? It's all in good time. God is only giving me what I can handle, right? Oh, thanks, we see you. God will only give me so much, you guys. And that's what I've realized is, like, I might want 75 patrons, but God knows I can't handle that many people. So he's just giving me one at a time. And I'm just thankful for that, you know? And where I don't do things there, I'm doing them here. So it's like, if you're not a patron, you guys, I just want you to know that it's okay because I got you over here. Yeah. And it's, you know, that's how it is. It's just I want it to be, I want everyone to feel like they're getting something. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're not able to pay. Because here's the deal, you guys. Guess what? I'm not a patron of anybody's. I haven't connected with anybody that I could be a patron of Sunny's. I could do that because I really connect with Sunny on his message and what he does on his channel. I respect that. I put my stamp of approval over there. And also I respect him because he's respectful of his wife. I'm respectful of my husband. Like, a lot of the times when you get men and women creators, I feel like there's like that flirty underlying, like, I don't get down like that. I respect my husband and I respect Sunny's wife, and I'm so proud of him. His channel is just a place where you go and you know you can get positivity. I like that. So we're going to have the Google Hangout split screen. I'm going to figure that out today. Okay, you guys know I've been struggling with eating healthy, so we're going to eat healthy this week on my list of intentions. And then on number 3, because I'm only going to do 3, because here's the deal. When I put like 5 or 10, it overwhelms me and I don't get any of them done then. So if I put 3 intentions that I want to complete for the week, I'm more likely to complete every one of them than I would be if I like wrote a list of like 8 things, you know? And then, oh, I want to start doing yoga, you guys. Start yoga. And my friend, her name's Danny. She has a channel too. Oh, I don't know the name of her channel. I'll link it in the comments when I get done here. But she watches Yoga by Adriene, and she says that it's like so good. So these are my intentions for the week: the hangouts, the healthy eating, and the start my yoga. Yes, Gold Dust Woman, you know I have it. I do have it. Hey, Classy, I saw you. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi when you got here. I'm going to be honest with you guys, with weight and eating. What happens with me is I will do good for like 4 days, 3 days, and then I'll relapse. So it's just getting to that point where it's like I'm getting tired of relapsing on food. Because that's the only way I can explain it, is that it's an addiction. It's me. I'm relapsing on food. And, God, it's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do, is to stop eating like shit. I mean, it's very difficult. But anyway, those are my intentions for the day, you guys, for the week. I really want you guys to start trying to like make a list of intentions at the beginning of the week, and then try to accomplish those things throughout the week. You'll be surprised how it's just like setting goals, you know, how it can help you, you know, move forward and do what you need to do. So I am going to end this stream. I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to make breakfast or brunch. And I'll see you guys later on this evening at about 8 p.m. Now, I'm going to throw up a video in between those, but it'll be pre-recorded, so look for that. But I really appreciate all you guys' help. If you haven't checked out my Patreon and you think that would be something that you would be interested in, go over there and check it out. I have them really priced like $5, $10, and $25, so it's not like anything that's going to break the bank. But if that's something that you would be interested in, check it out. It's just, so basically what it is a guaranteed way for you and me to be able to work one-on-one. So if that's something you would like to do, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great, great day. Make good choices, do the right